Well, let's say it's $4,500, so it should be worth $4,320. Let me figure exactly how much that is so we don't guesstimate for 330 divided by 2 equals 2165. So which one of you is supposed to pay 21.65, but your 2165 was going to go to you, correct, to pay for your truck, correct. So you said, I'm not paying restitution. I'm going to pay restitution for myself. I'm not doing that. But this is the rub. Court also said once the restitution is paid, we're going to seal these cases like they didn't exist and expunge the records so that they both have a clean slate. And your son, unless he had a clean slate, couldn't play basketball, but unless the restitution was fully paid, they weren't going to close out the case. So what happens is that the plaintiff paid your half of the restitution so that she could get her son's record cleaned, and she wants you to pay her your half of the restitution. That's what I understand, however, according to, is that what you want, that is correct. And I went to Carrie in the nicest way possible. I said, meet me for 15 minutes. This is at the point that I had paid 50% just asking her to write a letter stating that she accepts that 50 because of, like you said, she's not going to pay herself. I understand that. And a simple letter, I said, would prevent us from having to go back to small claims court, getting extra fees, and, let's get this behind us. And I thought she agreed, but then she backed out and said, no, I'm not paying Tajaun's responsibility. Why wouldn't you write the letter That's not exactly how it happened. She wanted me to write a letter that said that she satisfied her part of it so that I would still have to pay the rest of the money. Well, you don't have to pay the rest of money. You take out a check from the bank and you write a check to the court. The court sends you back that check or sends you back a different check, and you get the check. You're home. The problem is the court hasn't even sent me the money that she paid. Oh, well, that's a problem. And I have, why not, as a courtesy, when I paid the 50, I asked Carrie, did you get any of the money that I paid? Because I have the proof that I paid from the courts in my banking account. She said she had not received it. Now, this is not my job, but I called the court, the collections, and I said, can you please release that money to Carrie? And they said, we will absolutely release it immediately. When was that? That was in October of 2016. You haven't received any money. I received $350, which is the amount that I paid, because in order for him not to be in violation of his probation, he still has to pay $50 a month. So I've been paying $50 a month to myself, and they sent it back to me, the $350, but that's it. That's for another case, though that's not this one. Is that for another case? No, Miss McCoy, not that I know. Just a second. Have you been arrested since his last case? Yes, your honey. Oh, well, it's for another case. What, just a second? For what? For vandalism, Your Honor. And what happened with that case? I got placed on violation of probation and house arrest. How? Yeah, well, I understand her point, but I think that you're correct that each boy and therefore each parent was responsible for 50. That's what the court ordered, and that's what you agreed to. You did go to court with your son, did you not? Yes, Your Honor. And when the court said that they were prepared to accept 50 restitution and ascribe 50 to each boy, and then when that was done, they would seal the record. You had to agree to that. Yes, Your Honor, but the issue is that she has not paid the full restitution. All you have to do is show me that you paid the full restitution. Music, you